ladies and gentlemen, alumni, friends of the University of Cape Town, parents of current UCT students. We're so delighted to see you, so many of you here this evening. This is our second visit. For some of you may know that. This is our second visit to Mocha, and we love it. We look for any excuse to return. My name, by the way, is Libom Senganabam, and I head the alumni relations team at the University of Cape Town.
On the other hand, one of the other interesting things about universities as well is that they're very dynamic places. And they're very dynamic places because of the transient nature of those who are the most important feature of a university, and those are your students. That's really what distinguishes a university from any other place that does. Many places do research. They're research institutes. They can be attached to corporate companies, have research institutes. You can have research institutes that are on their own, that do research in the sciences or in pharmaceutical industry. But what distinguishes a university is not just the fact that it's knowledge and research. What distinguishes a university is the fact that they are students. That is what makes universities so dynamic, because every generation, every student group that passes through a university brings its own unique experiences and wants to stake its place in the world.
You spoke about 28,000 student population now. I think back when I was there it was around 22. So there has been quite... Has that growth been primarily in undergrad or postgrad, or is there also a greater international student body?
In fact, we have set for ourselves, for our vision 2030, we've said that we want to grow to at least 30,000 students, but the growth will only be at postgraduate level.
I'm just thinking of the university developing and you having goals that you've obviously set as an institution for 2030. Are there specific forms of radical transformation that we should expect to see in particular departments at the institution?
So, again, as I said to you, that there's always this tension, university, between the old tradition and the new, right? And one of the ways in which universities, one of the ways in which you really fundamentally see a transformation within a university is in curriculum, okay? In what is taught. Obviously also who teaches and who attends classes, but also by what is taught, the content of the curriculum.
So I want to very briefly talk to you about establishing an alumni chapter in Mauritius. As I mentioned before, we have 680 on our database UCT graduates who are from Mauritius. Around 392 of those we have valid email addresses for. Around the world, we have currently over 172,000 living alumni. And we have, the majority of those alumni reside in Southern Africa, in South Africa. I think just over 115,000 of those are in South Africa. But you can see we've got a presence all around the world. But that's great, but what do we do about that? Well, what we do about that is we try, wherever there's a big concentration of alumni, we encourage the establishment of alumni chapters and affinity groups. Chapters exist in support of UCT's vision and goals. You serve a purpose collectively and individually in terms of recruiting new students for the university. And we work with you to develop a program once you establish as a chapter. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.